The reef shark I saw, that was like the first shark I ever saw. But it swam around us at a good distance for like 10, 15 minutes. But that was awesome. But I don't know, these lemon sharks, they're pretty big. And they look like great whites. Bourbon 30, guys.
Another Friday.
Good afternoon.
Friday. We have a return guest with us, Mr. Bill Hahn.
Good afternoon.
Right.
Happy to be here. Happy to return.
Awesome. Glad to have you, as always. So we're gonna do a 3-parter the next 3 weeks. And you're here for the best of the 3.
All right.
We are doing a series on wild turkey.
Oh.
So this is wild turkey rare breed.
Okay.
And this is a rye. So I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad. And I got like the wild turkey. That's gonna be the last one. I don't think anybody's gonna want to be a guest that week. We'll have to, for that one, we'll have to bring in like cherries and
we can use the smoker.
all kinds of the smoker. We'll have to bring all kinds. Struggle.
You should go to the gym more.
I know. What do you do when you leave here?
No, silly me not working on my fingers.
Pinch your grip.
As always.
All you gotta do is just one at a time. I'll alternate.
Jason, you have the honors, my friend.
Oh, sorry. I'm making noise here.
So, Bill, you got a little bit of hardware there.
I know.
A little heavier today than I think the last time I was here.
Bill, where did all that come from?
So, thank you for asking. Was it that obvious? So last week I was in Florida doing some races at Disney. 5K, 10K, half, and a full marathon.
Nice.
Also known as the Disney or the Dopey Challenge.
The Dopey Challenge.
Because you're kind of dopey if you try to do it.
I don't know. I think it's pretty cool.
It was cool. It was a good time. I went into it thinking it would be simpler than it was. Because it was one of those things where, okay, it's 48.6 miles or something, I think. I'm like, I typically can run 50 miles in a week. So how's that a big deal? Except my running week is normally 6 days. And this was abbreviated over 4. So
10 miles a day about?
Yeah, a little more volume. Yeah. Yeah. But it was, I survived. It was a good time.
I'm glad to see you did it and didn't get any injury.
Yes.
That's good to see.
Here. Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Because you're already volunteering me for other stuff.
Well, it was on this very podcast that you're like, let's do Tough Mudder.
Right.
And I was like, okay, let's do Tough Mudder. Never commit to anything a full glass into.
Right.
I backed out.
Yeah, Jay backed out.
We still need a support crew.
I know.
We could use cheerleaders.
I can give you your beer at the finish line.
Right. Or someone to sit on the cooler for those.
Yep. To
the
make
mid
sure.
lap.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, if somebody could hold down the beer cooler,
I think
that'd be great.
Uh-huh.
That'd be great.
You guys wouldn't get any, but
That just meant we didn't bring enough.
yeah, true.
Although it sounds like we're going to do more than just 2 laps now.
So once you get going, it's hard to stop sometimes.
The Tough Mudder was 2 point. How long was that? Before?
The Tough Mudder is approximately 11 plus miles.
And you're doing it twice.
At least.
Ish.
Yes.
Until you get done with the second time and you're like, I still feel good. It's still early in the day.
Well, knowing the 3 of us, we'll all be like, I'm ready to keep going. Are you ready to keep going?
Right.
In the back of your mind, you're just like, I hope he says no.
I hope he says no. I hope he says
Please say no. Yes. Okay.
Off we go.
Oh, we're going to keep going. Damn. Did you guys taste it yet? Or am I going to be the guinea pig? Oh, yeah. Hey, wait. Cheers. Cheers. Wait, I got to go on this side of the screen.
You can.
Which side?
Oh, it's good enough. That's a fool's.
It's actually pretty smooth and not much of a bite.
No. We had some of the other last week that it was like gasoline.
What proof is that?
That's what I was looking. 112. The other one was 130 something.
Okay. Yeah. That's still pretty high. That's still pretty hot.
But it's not as bad as it was before.
It's the other one. Last week we had it was delicious though. It was really good. But it was hot. We had to let that whiskey ice cube melt a little bit.
Interesting. Yeah, I feel like this would sneak up on you.
Yeah, it was a good one. It's a good one. I'll be honest. I can't wait someday to go back and taste that one again.
There's a couple at the beginning that I want to go back and try.
Yeah.
I don't know which ones they were, but like from the beginning, or just like, oh, that one looks good. That one looks good. Maybe bring the Adactivo out again.
You said, I think you just said you polished off a whole nother bottle with your buddies.
Yeah. I'm on my, if I buy another one, it'll be my third bottle.
Including the very first one here, or third of your own bottles?
Second of my own, third of altogether.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think we're going to have to, they make Adactivo, I guess they make 2 whiskeys. I think I'm going to have to buy a bottle of the expensive one. We'll have to wait for a special occasion to break out the good stuff. See because if the base one's that good.
And you said too, like, I didn't know that there was a second one either. It was funny though, after you said where you went to go get all of the last ones that we had, I didn't know that there was one by my house.
A Mega Bev?
Yeah. So I went to the one on 28th Street, or near 28th Street. And I was in there for only like 10 minutes because I had Axel with me, but
it wasn't a cool idea bringing your 3-year-old around a liquor store.
Yeah, probably. It's an extra set of hands to hold stuff. What's the big deal?
I just need him.
Come on, kid, you can carry at least 2 more.
I need him to hold it and not drop it.
Right.
I'm like, he was just looking. He's like, hey, look at the cool bottle. I'm like, yeah, that is pretty cool. And then, no, don't touch.
Yeah,
let it go.
That could turn into a lot of broken glass and a lot of paying for broken stuff.
Yeah,
right.
Like,
I feel like I want to interject for a second. Sure. Every time I drive past Mega Bev, I feel like it just like belongs on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Driving down Main Street and there's a Mega Bev.
Mega Bev. It is a Simpson-esque kind of name, right?
Yeah.
It's like one of those like right on the nose kind of names. Yeah. Yeah.
What else is new? Have you other runs you've done since the last time, or is this the?
I don't think so. When was the last time I was here? That was after.
It's been a while because we went
on a hiatus.
A single one in December.
2.5 months. It was still warm out.
Right. Yeah. No. So I did the Grand Rapids Marathon in that interim also, because I just rewatched the podcast release with my family in Florida. And you asked what I had planned for the weekend, and I said an insane long run.
Oh,
and then eat everything. So if I'm doing an insane long run on the weekend, it's because I'm ramping up for a race. And that would have been the Grand Rapids Marathon.
Okay.
You don't do turkey trot or anything, did you?
No.
That's on the east side, right? That's
there's a turkey trot.
Or the river run. You did the river run.
The riverbank, yeah.
Riverbank.
There is a turkey trot in Grand Rapids. My daughter and I did that last year. There was a lot of people to not get a medal. Not that medals are important, but right. But there was my daughter and I did a different 5K called the Leftover Run, and it supports North Kent Connect up in Rockford. So all the medals that you get are left over from other races.
Oh,
so you finish the race and just get to pick whichever medal or whichever shirt you have or they have left over. And then you also bring food to donate to North Kent Connect.
Okay.
And then based on either the weight or the type of your food, it actually deducts time from your race time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, man, I don't mean bringing a turkey in.
Someone brought like 250 pounds of turkey. They had like a negative 2 hour and 20-minute time. They could have went home and taken a nap and still won.
They could have walked it.
They probably did.
That's awesome. I forgot. I got to sign up for the Riverbank Run.
That's all right. Oh, for next year?
That means I'm going to have to do that with you. Have to.
I mean, I'm not doing a marathon. I'm doing a 10K.
Oh, that's right. We talked about that.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. Because that'd be a good trial, not trial run, but a good tempo,
Right.
good litmus test.
Yeah.
Right.
Before we do Tough Mudder.
Yep.
Kind of worried because, I mean, we work out 5-6 days a week, but I haven't been running.
Well, but that's what your Wednesday is running, right?
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess the good news is technically you've only taken 1 week off of running because the week before last, I was running with you.
Well, I didn't run this week. Instead, my body said, take the day off.
Right.
So I did. Last week, I didn't run. I only ran like a 5K worth on a treadmill. So not much. But
So
yeah, man. I gotta be excited. I gotta be honest. I'm pretty excited for Cancun. I've been to Cozumel. I've been to. Well, I guess I've only been to Cozumel, and then we took a ferry across to Playa del Carmen.
Okay.
We went and saw some of the Mayan ruins, and that's amazing. That is amazing. But I haven't been to Cancun yet. I'm really looking forward to that.
I meant to ask you, do you happen to have a GoPro?
I do.
Oh, I was going to say, you can borrow mine when you go on your shark adventure or your adventure.
Well, that's when I'm in Florida.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you wanted to, I've been meaning to tell you. I wasn't sure if you had one, or maybe I'll give you mine and you can have a back. I have both of them.
What I need to do, I think I've got a GoPro 9.
I got a 13.
Oh, were these like apples or something?
Yeah.
Apple 52.
Yes, they are. They are. My particular model, I think is a 9. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I bought it, and then I bought a underwater selfie stick case for it.
Okay.
Which is awesome. It's really cool. But I didn't even care. It was well known that model I was buying had heat issues. And I'm like, I'm underwater. I don't care. I got the best cooling this thing can get.
Right. Water cooled.
But it's water cooled. But yeah. My buddy is down there right now. He snowbirds. I think I mentioned him to you before, but
that was a fever dream. So
it was a fever dream.
Well, it was super early in the morning, and if you get up at 5, anything before 8 usually gets purged by time it hits 9 o'clock.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no, you did mention he's or snowbirds.
He's snowbirds. He's been down there since October sometime. He's been diving like every weekend and during the week. And he's sent me, honest to God, he's got an actual scuba diving underwater camera.
Oh, cool.
And it's got, the farther you go down, the more the reds get filtered out.
Okay.
He's actually got a red filter for his camera even, so his pictures turn out amazing. But he sent me some of the most amazing pictures of manta rays and sharks and stuff that he's seen. But we're going to go to a particular shipwreck on the ocean side of Florida, where he said every time he's gone, there's been at least 13 lemon sharks just right there.
Really?
Yeah, and lemon sharks are big. They're big.
Aren't
and
they kind of fickle?
Bull sharks.
Too? Or is it the lemon sharks that are incredibly tame?
I don't know.
Okay.
I gotta be honest. I've never seen one in person. I've touched and pet sand sharks. I've seen nurse sharks, and I've seen reef sharks. And apparently they're all like dogs.
Right.
They have the mentality of a dog, and it doesn't know you, so it might be curious about you. Like the reef shark I saw, that was the first shark I ever saw, but it swam around us at a good distance for 10-15 minutes. But that was awesome. But I don't know, these lemon sharks, they're pretty big. And they look like great whites. I
could be wrong. So double check me. Full disclosure. But I think somewhere a while ago I heard lemon sharks they're fickle. They're super cool, and then they can be not super cool.
Don't tell me that.
Right, yeah. Research it, but I'm sure with 2 of you, you'll be fine. As long
Yeah, he's got backup.
As long as you can outswim your buddy, you're good to go.
Well, I'm flying, so I can't bring my dive knife with me.
So that, yeah, you can just check it.
What?
Or buy one once you're down there.
Right.
Ship it. Yeah. There's no limitations on UPS.
When you go to these places, or when you go scuba diving down there, is this something you pay for, to like a tour, or can you just go to the ocean and just go in? Like,
that's called a shore dive, the second one. But yeah, you book a charter.
Okay. So
You
it's
book a
something you
charter.
pay for.
You definitely pay for.
Okay.
Yeah, and it can be anything from $90 to whatever.
Oh.
And it's almost always, if it's a decent company, it's going to be a 2-tank dive. So they have 2 air tanks per person on the boat ready to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what equipment do you bring? You don't bring your tanks, right?
No, I don't bring my tanks, and
Just
I
your
don't bring
vest?
my weights. Right. I've got a 3mm, a really thin wetsuit. I'm bringing that with me, and I always bring that with me to an unfamiliar dive because I don't know what I'm going to see, especially with sharks.
What does that have to do with
heat? Body
okay.
heat.
Okay. Gotcha.
Wetsuits are totally for body heat.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because you lose heat 25 times faster in water than in air.
Okay.
I heard there's 2 types of divers when it comes to skin or
Wetsuits?
the wetsuits. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's those who pee in them.
Yeah.
And then those who lie.
You're right.
Well, just talking about that.
You told me you were going to let me borrow one. Is this the one you're going to let me borrow?
The one you lied about.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's funny you say that because I told my buddy, he was just telling me today, he's like, we're going to go on this dive where there's all these lemon sharks. I'm like, oh, lemon shark. That sounds nice and tiny and petite and small, right? I'm thinking, oh, look at the little lemon shark. And then I look it up and I'm like, this might be the first dive where I actually pee in my
I was
water.
going to say, they call them lemon sharks because you pee the water when you see them.
You're making yellow water. Yeah. They don't look small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Banana for perspective.
Yeah.
You're right. Take a picture with a banana.
Oh my God. Yeah. So I bring I bring my wetsuit. I'm gonna bring my boots. My buddy's got a pair of fins for me. I'm definitely bringing gloves. I gotta be honest. When it's a sand shark, they don't care. They don't care. They're like cats. They're cats. They don't care. They're not gonna bite you. Well, maybe cats bite, but whatever. Not the point. Sand sharks, no big deal. Reef sharks,
We're getting to the end of the podcast where
we're a little more loose. But yeah, I'm bringing gloves. They're not going to protect me if they try and bite my hand, but at least it'll make me feel better.
Ooh, is it neoprene or are they male?
Neoprene.
Okay.
No, I don't have any male stuff.
Okay.
You only do male when you know you're going to be around sharks.
Right.
And you're going to be stupid.
Male stuff meaning the chain link stuff? Is that what you're talking about?
Chainmail, yeah.
Oh.
But I'm bringing that, and they have...
When you're being stupid. I love that qualifier. So what I'm hearing is I should definitely have male when I go scuba diving.
If you want to mess with the sharks, you better have some kind of male. Yeah, there's a famous scuba diver, shark lady, who's famous for, like, the sharks she dives in the same spot. The sharks are almost always there, and sharks will come up to her. Like, sharks can communicate with each other. The sharks with hooks in their mouths will come up to her, show her the hook
to get them out,
and she'll actually remove the hooks. And then
awesome.
there's some sharks, and I'm totally slaughtering the story, but sharks, we all know that sharks can detect blood from miles away. It's because of electric receptors on their snout, their nose, their front, whatever you call that. But a certain kind of shark,
chin,
they don't have that. But a certain kind of shark loves having that rubbed, and it will literally put them to sleep.
Really?
Yeah, and it's the same shark that she sees. Anyway, but yeah, she wears chainmail.
Sure.
And especially out like on her hands, because she's reaching in sharks' mouths where you can, there goes a finger.
Right, no kidding.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a pivot. I've been meaning to ask you this because I knew you were a diver. Have you watched that Netflix special, My Octopus Teacher?
Have not.
Dude, 10 out of 10 as a non-diver, totally amazed.
I know.
Would love to hear your perspective on that.
What's the gist of it? I never even heard of it.
Octopus. I used to eat octopus as sushi, right?
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore. They're sentient. They're brilliant animals. They're brilliant. But this guy, I think the premise is the guy befriends an octopus.
Yeah, see, basically he's a scuba diver, but he realizes that the scuba gear is probably scaring off a lot of the underwater life.
Because no electric signals go through it.
Well, that and just the bubbles and everything else.
And the bubbles.
Yeah, he basically gets himself, he starts just free diving daily.
Okay.
And he works himself up to be able to hold his breath for an ungodly amount of time. Who knows? But and he did it for a year. And after about 30-ish or so days, there's this octopus that gets so comfortable with his presence that it becomes like a dog.
Yeah.
And just comes out to see him. And it's it's a not life size, but like a full grown octopus. It's not like a pup or whatever, a baby that doesn't know any better.
Calamari.
Yeah, it knows it should be avoiding predators and completely feels comfortable with him. And it's a year, basically the life cycle of this particular octopus.
I'll have to check that out.
Amazing.
Does it mate?
No. Well, yes, it does, actually.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
An octopus.
Well, I don't know so much about the mating, but it births.
Okay, after birthing.
Right.
After birthing, they protect their eggs, and they're so protective of their eggs. Right after mating, the males die. Octopus males die. They give up, but the males die right after mating. But the females, once they lay the eggs, they tend to them so much they don't move, they don't eat, and I don't know if they barely breathe, but then it exhausts them to death.
Yep. Wow.
And they die. So it's like octopus, once they mate, once they lay the eggs, once the eggs are out and taken care of, that ends their life cycle.
Yeah.
But they're such
even
an amazing species.
Even in that, it was very majestic and sad, like you're saying, all at the same time. But it was just there's an epilogue to it as well. That's just, if you don't cry halfway through, you're crying at the end. It's just amazing. But 10 out of 10 would recommend it. I forced my family to watch it.
What's it called again? Octopus guy?
My octopus teacher.
My octopus teacher.
Yeah. We got anything left? Any gas left in the tank?
Mm-mm. I can't think of anything to talk about.
What do you got going on this weekend? What's your final weekend?
Dude, killing myself
on Saturday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, we got to put on a hurt.
Yeah, I'm still technically recovering, so I'm not running as of right now.
So that means I'll win tomorrow.
I don't know. I got tons of gas in the tank now.
Do you?
I'm itching.
God. I don't.
Yeah, I've not run.
Although the honey trick has really helped me.
That's kind of cool. So my wife and daughter, one of the two, got me this multi-pack of honey.
Stingers?
No. I got those too. Actually, so on the marathon, they were handing out stingers.
Awesome.
So they were like 5 deep. I'm like, I'll take yours. I'm stuffing them in my pocket.
So a person that doesn't know anything about this, what's a stinger?
Sorry. So it's like an energy gummy, if you will. Wow. Caffeine, honey.
Okay, gotcha.
Honey absorbs into your system quicker.
Super fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So stingers are better from a refuel standpoint because it bypasses your digestive process and just goes straight to your muscles.
It goes, exactly. It digests. I think it digests in the stomach instead of the intestines.
Right.
And so it goes straight into your bloodstream before your pancreas even has a chance to release insulin.
Yeah.
So your muscles, it goes straight to your muscles because your muscles use raw glucose. It doesn't need insulin. They don't need insulin. So it is stingers or honey-based energy packets are literally muscle fuel.
Right.
So in theory, can you put honey with other things and it'll bypass all of that? Or this is for muscle stuff?
Honey.
Yeah.
Just the honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah,
so technically though, if you mix your your protein with an energy drink, that glucose protein mix, allegedly, at least when I read this back in the 90s, will bypass a lot of that normal digestive system, and your muscles will absorb it faster and easier. I shouldn't say faster. It'll absorb it easier.
So like throwing it with a Red Bull?
caffeine.
You said energy.
You just said energy drink.
Oh, sorry. Like a Gatorade. So an electrolyte.
Electrolyte.
Well, that's not Gatorade anymore because it doesn't use sugar. It uses high fructose corn syrup.
Right. Yeah.
So not even Gatorade's as good as Gatorade used to be.
Right. So what's your energy or what's your drink then? If it's not Gatorade, what's new now?
It's literally called a pre-workout.
Yeah.
Oh, and
it's a protein.
It's usually some kind of stimulant and some kind of amino acids.
Right. B vitamin.
Yeah.
Green tea extract usually is what's in there.
Creatine.
Yeah.
But that's a additive into it. But it's almost always caffeine. And it's like 1 or 2 cups of coffee worth of caffeine in it.
Okay.
And then the amino acids are actually for your muscle. It helps the muscle rebuild real quick afterwards. So you're not in as much pain. You know, like when I did CrossFit back in the days and I didn't use a pre-workout or anything afterwards, my muscles would hurt so bad. I couldn't, when I had hair. I couldn't even, there were times where I couldn't even get my arms up to wash my own hair.
On a leash.
I did. It's shameful, but I did. I had Only wash my hair.
That is shameful. I'm sorry. Yes.
Yeah, it was bad. But now with pre-workouts, no, you don't have that quite so much. Creatine and pre-workouts. And that's honestly, when I wake up in the morning, I have 2 teaspoons of natural honey. Then when I'm a half an hour away from the gym, that's when I start drinking my pre-workout so that it's in my system when I get to the gym. Mm. And then I work out. And then afterwards, I have a protein shake with creatine in it. And creatine keeps your muscles full of water and hydrated so that they repair better, faster. And
could somebody like that works in construction
and help with ATP? Yeah. Which is provided by
anhydrous triphosphate, I think is what it's called.
It is yeah. But it's made by
red meat.
No. What makes ATP?
What makes ATP?
Yes.
That I don't know.
In the cell.
Oh, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Mitochondria reticulum.
The mitochondria.
Yes.
The powerhouse of the cell.
Yes. And mother effer, my phone must be listening. I've had more articles in my phone about mitochondria since I've talked about zone 2 exercise. But anyway, no,
it's kind of a joke whenever somebody says mitochondria, they immediately say the powerhouse of the cell.
Yeah.
So we kind of joke. That's kind of a joke.
Yeah.
A running joke we have.
So going back to the workout stuff and everything, could somebody that, like, let's say you're working in construction, you're lifting bags and everything, that's a workout, I would think. Can you do the same? Can you take that and would it do the same thing? Or do you have to work out?
No. It's anytime you're going to use your muscles, that stuff is a real benefit. The thing though with creatine though is it takes like a week to load. Mm-hmm. Load.
So you gotta creatine. I've always heard that people used it to get bigger and everything. It helped repair your muscles because they were working out constantly. I'm thinking about the guy that's just going out doing yard work, lifting up stuff.
If you're gonna go out and do yard work, if you took a pre-workout before you went out and did yard work, you'd get the whole damn yard done. You might even start on your neighbor's yard. It's amazing.
Okay.
It's especially the very first time you take pre-workout, it's like any drug where you get a brand new kind of high.
I am the great Cornholio.
Cornholio, I need TP for my bunghole. We're the same age.
I know, right?
It's like we get the generation.
I get it. You Beavis and Butthead.
That was horrible.
That wasn't even.
I know. I'm too busy laughing for real to try to pull that off. Oh my gosh.
Good times.
Yes.
All right. Let's put a fork in this.
All right.
It is done, baby.
Have a good weekend, gentlemen.
Yeah, you too.
Thanks, Rick.